We just got some major reveals for Walt Disney World in 2026, including a full guide of what to expect throughout the year. We're going to have 10 all new and reimagined attractions and experiences, and 9 returning festivals and special events. 2026 is going to be a massive year for the world's most popular vacation destination, so click that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll have a ton of content out beginning now and throughout next year, so subscribe. You don't want to miss what I have in the works. With that being said, let's dive into 2026. I'm going to start in early 2026, making my way through spring, summer, fall, and winter to make this video as easy as possible to follow. There's so much happening next year at Walt Disney World that this is the perfect time to break it down, and thankfully we have some new details to dive into. Though I do want to remind everyone that February 1st, 2026 is the final day to ride a dinosaur and visit Dinoland USA at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Beginning February 2nd, the entire land will be blocked by construction walls as work kicks into high gear on the Tropical Americas. That land will open in 2027 with a carousel and play area for kids alongside the major Encanto and Indiana Jones attractions. Over at EPCOT, now we know when Frozen Ever After's updated animatronics are going to debut. That will be in February. So the final day to ride Frozen Ever After in its current form with the digital-faced animatronics is January 25th. Beginning on January 26th, a quick refurbishment, and then at some point in February, the attraction will reopen with those updated animatronics, taking inspiration from Hong Kong Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea, and Disneyland Paris. That means that by the end of February, every Frozen attraction at Disney parks worldwide will have the fully articulated, sculpted faces. This is one that I'm very excited about, but February, that's when Frozen updates are happening. Over at Magic Kingdom, we have so much going on while the park is undergoing this massive transformation, but in spring of 2026, 2 of those attractions are reopening: Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. I'm hoping that this will be in early March, and I'm also hoping that they are going to reopen on the same day because Magic Kingdom needs this capacity while all the work is going on in Frontierland with Cars and Villains. Now, at Big Thunder Mountain, this has been a major top to bottom refurbishment, a new coat of paint throughout the entire attraction, a full track replacement, refurbished ride vehicles, and a new scene at the beginning where there's going to be a crack of lightning in the Rainbow Caverns. The entire scene is going to transition to red, signaling that we are not welcome and need to get out of there, as Big Thunder Mountain is protecting this gold. It's natural gold, it doesn't want us taking it, so kind of diving deeper into the story of Big Thunder Mountain, which I am looking forward to seeing, as the technology that Imagineering has now with the projections and sound is at its best point ever. So you're taking something and improving it. I'm all for that, let alone the quality of life updates. Over at Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, this is opening sooner than I was expecting, which again is awesome. I'm all for that. Props to operations of Walt Disney World and Walt Disney Imagineering for getting this one done as soon as possible, because this is a major reimagining. I think that this is a much bigger update than many Disney fans realize. So at the beginning of the attraction, we're going to have a new character and a new scene with an animatronic, Buddy the Robot. This character was created in collaboration with Pixar and Walt Disney Imagineering, and will serve as kind of like a target practice with these new handheld blasters. Now, what I love about these handheld blasters is that they're color coordinated and will have sound feedback. So when you're shooting these new interactive targets, you're gonna know if you're hitting it through both the visual and the audio, and it also makes the attraction more inclusive for kids. Before, the blasters were locked on and they had to kind of reach up, it was awkward. Now the handheld blasters will make it so much easier for kids to feel included and have fun on the attraction. The biggest thing that I'm looking forward to, though, is that the real-time scoring updates on the new ride vehicles, Galactic Hero is gone. You can now score above 1 million points. It's going to make it a lot more re-rideable. So this is a major update from the interactive targets, the handheld blasters, the new ride vehicles, the real-time scoring, the color-coordinated colors on the blasters. So fun, and the fact that it's opening in spring is a big win for Magic Kingdom. It's worth mentioning that there are 2 other big projects at Magic Kingdom that we did not get any new details on as of now. Cinderella Castle's new colors, the repainting of the castle, and the updates coming to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Now, I would expect Cinderella Castle's colors to be completed in 2026, and for Carousel of Progress to close by the end of 2026. Just because it hasn't been mentioned yet doesn't mean it's not happening. I personally think that they just want to give a spotlight on the things happening first at Magic Kingdom. Once Big Thunder Mountain and Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin reopen, then we will probably get updates on what's happening next, as this is already a ton of details, and if they drop those, they might get swept under the radar. But I do think that Disney will want Cinderella Castle repainted by the holiday season next year, so that should come at some point, but as of now, no updates. Summer is going to be massive at all 4 parks at Walt Disney World, kicking off with the return of Cool Kid Summer. I expect that to be Memorial Day. That's usually when Walt Disney World considers the beginning of the summer season when it comes to new experiences, ticket offers, deals, everything to get people to come to the resort. I also think it will be Memorial Day because that's when Soarin' Across America is debuting at EPCOT for America's 250th anniversary. That's going to take us to 12 new locations across America, so it only makes sense to have that alongside the return of Cool Kid Summer. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, we have 4 major openings and debuts to look forward to. It's important to note that Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith will close at some point in the spring, reopening as Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets at some point in the summer. A quick turnaround time there. On May 22nd, 2026, we have the full new mission coming to Millennium Falcon's Smuggler's Run with the Mandalorian and Grogu. And I will say, this is a much bigger update than anyone realizes. So it's not just a new mission. The entire attraction is going to feel brand new once that opening debuts. We also have the Magic of Disney Animation and the Walt Disney Studios Courtyard. That's confirmed to open in late summer. And today we got a new look at Off the Page. This is where these character experiences feel very authentic, as if these characters have literally stepped off the page into our world. You're going to get to meet your favorite characters from Disney animation stories. As of now, we have confirmation of Rapunzel and Mulan meeting in this space. And before the Magic of Disney Animation opens, right next door, we have Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. Disney is bringing this show over from Disney California Adventure. It debuted at California Adventure for Disneyland 70th. And now we know that that's the show replacing Disney Junior at the soundstage. So much going on at Hollywood Studios. Personally, I'm most looking forward to the Magic of Disney Animation. And I think that that's just the beginning of what they have planned for animation offerings in that courtyard, but only time will tell. And when it comes to fall and winter, some of those fan favorite events are confirmed to be returning. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Disney Jollywood Nights, and the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. All of those will be back, so you can look forward to that next year, though as of now, those things are still happening. That's all I've got for you guys today, but again, please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all in my next one.